Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Sharon B, Life by Sharon B. Hit that subscribe button and turn your notification bells on so you won't miss every time that I post. If you're looking for a flexible, rewarding way to make money delivering medical supplies, prescriptions, and lab samples, you're in the right place. Today I'm breaking down exactly how to become a medical carrier, including the best apps, websites, and tools you can start using right now, even if you have no experience. Make sure to stick around to the end because I'm sharing real tips that can help you get hired faster and stay organized once you land your first route. First, let's talk about what is medical carrier actually does. A medical carrier transports healthcare related items such as prescriptions and medications, lab specimens and test samples, medical supplies and equipment, sometimes even organs for transplants. You'll usually pick up deliveries from pharmacy, labs, or hospitals and bring them directly to patients, clients, or other facilities. This role is essential. People rely on you to deliver what they need safely and on time. Some reasons people love this job: flexible hours, many positions that let you choose your schedules or work part-time, 1099 independent contractor status, you're your own boss, no special degree required, you just need reliability and a dependable vehicle, steady demand, healthcare always needs deliveries. Before you start to applying, check your state's requirements for transportation, medical materials, whether you need special insurance. Some companies will require liability coverage, any background check or health screenings that may be necessary. Most independent contractor positions don't require a special license or certification, but always double check to be sure. And next, choose how you want to work. You have two main options. One, contract directly with a medical delivery company. This often means a set schedule and a regular route. Two, use an app or a platform to pick up gigs as needed, more flexibility to choose shifts when you want. And then step three, make sure you have a reliable car, van, or SUV in good working order, a smartphone for tracking and proof of delivery apps, a cooler or insulated bag if you're carrying temperature sensitive items, safety supplies like gloves or masks. And then 4, where to find legit medical carrier jobs. So let's cover the best websites and apps to get started. Apps and gig platforms. The first one is Drop-Off. It's specialized in same-day medical deliveries. You'll be an independent contractor, steady demand, and in many cities. Next, MetaZoomer. I'm gonna put these on the screen because I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. MetaZoomer focuses mainly on prescription deliveries from pharmacies to patients, known for clear scheduling and consistent pay. And then you have ParaWorks, lets medical delivery gigs you can claim in advance. Great if you want to mix carrier work with other services. Then companies to directly apply to would be Medical Carriers Inc., nationwide delivery company with steady routes. Apply on their website. Then you have Reliable Carriers. They handle medical specimens and equipment. They post openings regularly. This is where I found my job. CB Drivers, a job board listing hundreds of medical carrier gigs across the country. Then you have Fleet Carriers, another established company hiring carriers for dedicated routes. Then you have general job sites like Indeed.com. You can put in the search medical carrier plus your city. Then you have simplyhired.com, another great option for listings. And then LinkedIn. sometimes have contract positions you won't find elsewhere. So when you apply, have your driver's license, vehicle insurance, and registration ready. Be prepared for a background check if required. Provide proof of vaccination or health clearances. Emphasize your reliability and professionalism. Medical delivery requires trust. So, tools to stay organized. After you land your first gig, you will need to manage your routes and deliveries. Here's a few apps carriers use to stay on track. You can use On Fleet, professional delivery management and route tracking. Track POD for proof of delivery and optimize routing circuit route. Planner, simple app to plan multiple stops efficiently. Then you have Route Traffic, great for small carrier business or independent drivers. You don't need all these to have one or two, helps a lot. Here are some pro tips that make a difference. Always double check addresses before you leave a pickup location. Because I had an incident on my job where a customer stated they didn't get their package, but I had proof because I had took a picture and everything. I was making a video. It was on my video and everything. But yes, always double check addresses before you leave the pickup location. Keep a logbook or app record of your deliveries. Be courteous. Good customer service can lead to repeat business or contract extensions. Make sure your vehicle is always clean and organized. It matters to your clients. If you work with temperature-sensitive materials, invest in a quality cooler bag. And that's everything you need to know to get started as a medical carrier in 2025. Check the description below. I'll leave links to all the apps and companies and the tools I mentioned so you can explore them. And also I'm going to include here some other people that's doing medical carrier work. And if you're on TikTok, I'll drop their descriptions. You can follow them. They have guides on how to get started as a medical carrier as well. I won't be back after this. So if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more guides on flexible income and side hustles. Drop a comment. You have any questions or want me to cover any specific app or company in detail. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video.
How to get started as a medical courier, and I can only tell you how I started, which I found this job on Craigslist, and I know that's sketchy. I looked up medical courier because I've been seeing a bunch of videos on TikTok about it, so I figured I'd try it. I didn't have any experience with this. I've done DoorDash for like 5 years. I've done some Uber and Lyft, and I did one Amazon Flex shift, so I had no experience doing medical couriering, and I just saw videos, so I looked it up. They said on Craigslist, so I looked it up on Craigslist. I found one there, and I contacted them, and I don't have to have a new car, you just have to have a car that runs. You do have to be over 18. You can bring your kids with you and leave them in the car or bring them with you. That's up to you. I don't have to have any certifications. I think different companies do have different requirements on, like, you might need a blood pathogens. You are delivering blood, you're not delivering organs. It's in boxes of blood, so you never really see it. I'm not allowed to tell you the name of the company I work for because they've seen my videos and it's proprietary. But if you just look up medical courier jobs, there's a lot of jobs everywhere for it, and you can look at what their requirements are. I can only tell you how I found it. And each company does do it a little bit differently. This company pays $1 per mile, and you're on your own with gas, you're in your own car, your own oil changes, all of that is on you. I've seen some people say that they have a company car and they have gas covered and they're getting $19 an hour. So to me, that's decent to have all of that covered. A lot of people say that it's a lot of wear and tear on your vehicle, and with gas and stuff, it's not worth it, which I'm starting to get to that point because I'm driving a lot, but I have a Prius, so I get like 50 miles to the gallon, so gas is not that much of a concern for me because it's $30 gets me like 500 miles, and then I just have to get an oil change about once a month. They do make you pay for their insurance, which covers the blood, so like if you were to get in an accident, they're insuring something if something were to happen to the blood that you're delivering. But you do have to have your own insurance on your car, and that's on you. For tax purposes, I am a 1099 contracted not employee, but contractor. So they're paying me just like DoorDash and Uber does. They don't take out any taxes. So you will be on your own to pay the taxes at the end of the year. But you can write off everything. You can write off your phone bill. You can write off all your gas. There's different ways to do it. And for me, last year, what I did was, because I get $1 per mile, so however many dollars I made, I just times that by 2, because I only get paid $1 per mile one direction. So I times that by 2, and that's about how many miles I drove. And the federal rate for mileage is like 70 cents a mile. So right there, you're already going to write off at least 70%. It's already going to write off more than probably what you made. So I only ended up paying like $17 or $7 in taxes last year. Granted, I started at the end of the year and only made like $2,000 with this because I started late in the year. You can do it part-time. When I first started, I had a 9-to-5 job, and I was just doing this after 5 p.m. and overnight. And they do pay me an incentive of $50 per night to answer every call from 8 p.m. till 8 a.m. And I know people who bring their kids. You can bring kids with you if you're a parent, and you can do it part-time and just on weekends. You can tell them what hours you're available on a regular basis, and then they'll only call you during that time.
Here are 3 things you need to do to make between $8,000 to $10,000 each month delivering medical supplies using your own vehicle. Number 1, you're gonna need a car or an SUV. You gotta have a vehicle. Now, do you need to be on the insurance? Yes, but you do not have to be on the registration. Number 2, you need to get your certifications. The certifications are the HIPAA certification, because you got to understand the HIPAA. It's pretty much protecting people's personal information, and you're going to be delivering like organs, blood samples, and so forth. So you got to protect people's information. So you got to get certified, and it's very easy. The third thing is you got to understand how the business works. You can't just go out there and not know how the business works. So you got to learn how the medical courier business works. And let me tell you, don't let people tell you it's hard. It's not hard. It's easy, y'all. You're just delivering, medical supplies and so forth, and you're going to get it. You're going to get that money. To learn the business, make sure you download my training video. Go back to my profile and click that link that's in the red circle. Click that link and download my training video. Get my training video and get started today. Take action. Those who take action will see results. Let's go.
Steps to become a medical courier. Step 1, you pretty much need to research what is a medical courier, right? A medical courier is a person who picks up and transports medical supplies, drop it off to different healthcare facilities. Step 2, you need to go get your HIPAA and your bloodborne pathogen certification. You can get it online. Step 3, you have to find a contract that's willing to pay you $1,000 plus, okay? Here are some beginner-friendly sites you can go find a contract on. Check out Dropoff, MedZoomer, MedSpeed. Put your information in and wait for a call back. That's how you're going to become a medical courier.